Today's a fun day. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna get to knocking on the doors. We're gonna try to get the word out to just any homeowner out there that might qualify, might resonate with, might have a high burden with the utility bill, and just kind of get the information out to see if it's something that would work out for them. And so we're gonna go knock some doors and get the word out directly to the homeowners today. So join us. All right.
Toontown.
Toontown, that's right. Where everyone's dreams come true. It's a great area, a lot of great exposure to the sun. A lot of times when Eureka is cloudy like this, Fortuna tends to not be. The adoption rate has really grown over the last few years, Fortuna specifically. So we're gonna go get the word out. I know that there's been a lot of pain through PG&E's rate increases recently, and so people are feeling that pain. I mean, bills are basically doubling over the last 5 years. People's bills have doubled given the rate increases. So it's been a topic of concern, and really just takes us to stop by, you know, let them know we're here to give you some free information if you want to finally see it, because people see our office every single day. They drive by it, but they don't stop. But it's, you know, fresh on the radar, and they think about it and they're like, oh, I've been meaning to stop in, or yeah, I've been thinking about it but just never done it. And so us being able to say, hey, well, we're in the neighborhood this week, and if you'd like some information to see how it works and understand what the nuances are towards solar these days and the equipment and the costs and the products, you know, here's your chance. You know, there's no risk towards it. It's all just free information. And so we're gonna go out there and see who's receptive to getting some information to alleviate the burden of their utility bills, you know, potentially increase their property value, maximize on the tax incentives that are out there, and pretty much just inflation proof their cost of energy.
These houses look brand new.
They are brand new. They missed the cut of... Good, how are you? Yeah, we're doing some content creation. Do you live down here?
No, I was dropping off one of our clients.
Nice, nice.
I work for Renewable.
Oh, got it.
Nice.
Yeah, we're Six River Solar. You familiar with us in Eureka?
I've heard of, yeah, you're on the road there.
Right, where that mural is?
Yeah.
Are you a homeowner?
I am, yeah.
Listen, really quick,
I
man.
have solar panels.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
That's awesome. How long ago did you go solar?
We went, I'd say, 5 years ago.
How's it work?
Our whole roof is full.
How's it working out for you?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
No, we don't have a battery bank. That's the one thing I'm bummed on.
That's not too late. You can still get it.
Yeah, we were thinking about it, possibly.
You should give us a call. We can give you some
got a card?
information. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll just take your number and I'll text you.
Okay.
And that way, if the interest comes up, I can stop by and give you some details.
My name's Jacob.
Jacob, as they got me mic'd up here, you know, looking to get some information out, what's something that you would be willing to say that you love about your solar system?
I like that. I don't have to, I mean, it's supplementing my power. I mean, I'm not sure.
Do you
There's
have
one
a...
thing I don't like is not having the batteries.
Yeah, totally. And the good thing is whatever equipment you have, it can be retrofitted to add a battery to it. So you live here in Fortuna?
No, we live in Miranda.
In Miranda?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we could do an assessment to find out what equipment you have and find out what batteries are compatible with it.
Yeah.
And then just give you some numbers. There's ways to finance it. The cool thing about batteries now is as opposed to back when you first got solar is that the tax credits apply to the battery alone now too. I'll shoot you a text, Jacob, and then if there's any interest to have me give you some details, I'm happy to do that. Well, Jacob was intrigued by our cameras, and you know, always an opportunity to find out what their situation is. He happened to be a homeowner. He owned solar already for the last 5 years. He absolutely loves it. He regrets not getting a battery. So there's an in to potentially give him some information on what it would look like to retrofit his system with a battery. So all good things. We're gonna give him a text so that we can set up a time to give him the battery. So he was an absolute advocate of solar, but just wishes he had gotten battery backup to go along with it. And that's pretty common, honestly. So let's go see who else wants to jump on the climate warrior charge. What was your name?
Heather?
Heather. Good to meet you. I'm Adam. Do you have kiddos?
Yeah,
How many?
2.
So you must have a bill that's over $100 a month.
Oh yeah.
Doing laundry and all the things. Have you gotten a proposal on what it would look like for solar, or people knocking on your doors or
we've
anything
had
like that?
people knock at the door, but they haven't given us an actual quote. They said that they would, and you know, all that stuff, but I
Yeah.
haven't really gone through with it.
Okay, that's why everyone hesitates, because they're like,
Yeah.
I don't have this kind of money. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're trying to educate the people so that they know if it
Mhm.
makes sense or not. The really cool options that are happening right now is that you can get a solar system without paying $1 out of pocket. We'll just put it up there. You get the solar, you get the battery, you get everything, no money out of pocket. And instead of paying PG&E now $180 a month, which is going to go up and up and up and up forever, you now pay a monthly bill to have energy making machine. Okay, so what I'll do, Heather, is I'll shoot you an email. It's going to have a little link. Actually, do you have a phone? If you want to scan this QR code, this is going to allow us to get your utility data for the last 24 months.
Okay.
So it gives us like really refined information. When you have time, just initiate that. It'll send it to me. I'll design something for you. Yeah, I think this would be great because, I mean, it's a lot easier than people think, and we just want to get you the information. Sounds like there was interest there. We'll do an assessment and kind of get an idea, and I'll answer all those questions for you. That way you understand what it would look like if you did it before. We can help you with the roof, or after, we would help take off the panels, do the roof, and all that stuff. So we'll go into detail. I'll shoot you a text, Heather. My name's Adam again. It was great meeting you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
No worries.
We'll be in touch. We'll let you get back to it.
All right.
Have a great day. We're looking for certain candidates that might qualify.
I've already got another company that I'm working with.
Oh, got it. Who is it, by the way? By chance, who is it? They're not local. If you'd like to see what it would look like to go with the local leader of 44 years, we're offering some information to where you would own it. I know they're probably presenting an option where you don't actually own it. It's a leasing option.
Yes.
I'm curious, what intrigued you about the leasing option?
I'm 75.
Okay.
I don't want to own too much right now.
Okay.
I want my bill lower, and that's all.
Okay.
But I've got something on the stove right now.
It smells delicious. It smells like chorizo
It
or
was pretty
something.
good. Okay, thank you.
Should I swing by to give you some information at a time
No,
that's more
I'm good.
convenient?
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy. Thank
All
you.
right. No worries. Take care, Melanie. Yeah, so the problem with this situation is her southern exposure, or her good exposure, is not a lot. For someone to have a bill of $600, she's gonna need a lot of solar. And with most of the solar, or at least half of it, going on the north side, I'd be surprised if they can cover the need, if anyone could cover the need, based on the amount of space that she has. She unfortunately is going with, talking with a company who is not local. She has a family member who went with them, which is great. I totally understand the value of a reference. But the problem with going with a company that's not local is the serviceability after you get your product. If something goes wrong, well, inevitably something might go wrong. Who will be there to service you? How long will it take them to service you? And will they do it in a timely manner? And if your system is down, then you're paying for the utility cost and the service of what you got into. So it just becomes the big problem with Humboldt County specifically, is that you get a company who's not local, and then it's not the price you're looking for, it's the cost down the road that you end up sacrificing. And so it's, you know, we're Redwood Curtain. We are our own little island over here. If you are considering solar, you must definitely have to go local. Otherwise, you're at a huge disadvantage in your service and needs. So, on to the next. Can't do anything about it. It is what it is. But can't win them all. No, honestly, and you know, her daughter was happy, and so be it. But these are some of the information we try to make sure we get out to the customer, because some people just think, oh yeah, some guy knocked my door. He's out of Fresno. He's out of Redding. He's out of Sacramento. It's like, you realize they're not going to help you out if you need them in a timely manner. And we're 40 years, just like the neighbor that we talked to around here. He's like, you guys have been around here forever. I used to use you guys for all kinds of things. And that's the value of, like, hey, if you need us, just walk in our office. We're right here. We're a tight-knit family, and we're here to help you guys in your needs. So, yeah. Anybody want a Skittle? In that small amount of time, you know, we were out for like 2 hours, roughly, a little over 2 hours, chewing on Skittles. You know, going out for a couple hours at this time of day, not a lot of people home usually. It never fails to see that there's still interest out there and still a lot of lack of information. Door knocking isn't glamorous, but we understand that we have a responsibility to like get the information out so that we can do our part. And it's important for Six River Solar. For us specifically, the number one priority is to do our part for our climate, to do our part for Humboldt, to do our part so that, you know, our kids aren't suffering, so that their kids aren't suffering with the ramifications of us burning fossil fuels in the same way. So, you know, these greenhouse emissions are a huge burden, and you know, we want to make sure that we've at least done everything that we can. Not everyone's going to be a believer. Not everyone's going to be someone who's a buyer. It's not going to work out for every situation, but as long as I know that I've given someone the information so that they know how it works, and they can definitely say that it either does or doesn't make sense, that's all I care about. That's all my job is, just to get the information out. If you're someone out there that's considering it and think that there's roadblocks to accomplishing it, I highly consider you getting the information first and letting a solar specialist let you know if those roadblocks are real, because most of the time they're outdated. Your home is the biggest investment you have, and want to make sure it's secured with owning an energy making machine as well, and not just the box that you live under. So yeah, today was a good day. It was a good day. I just wish we had more hours to go out there and do it, but sun's out. Misconception, it's Humboldt.